Living it. Well, you've always been living in Star Trek, Kurt. You just didn't know how real it could be. Till now. You betcha. Well, hey, let me give you a tour of the ship. Now, before I show you the bridge, let me show you the holodeck. Excellent. Computer, beam us to holodeck 1. You mean we're not gonna walk there? It's easier this way. Oh, wow, check this out. Yeah, it's bigger here than on your DVD player, isn't it? Oh, man. Now check this out. Computer, play holographic rendering of TNG S1E6.
Captain's log, Stardate 41263.1. We have rendezvous.
Oh my goodness, it's three-dimensional. I'm in the middle of the episode. Pretty rad, huh? Sure beats wearing them funky glasses like you folks did back when. Yeah, well, I've never been one to trust 3D conversions. Computer, end program. Ready to check out the bridge? Oh, exceedingly so. May I? It's your ship. Beam us to the bridge, computer. Oh, awesome! This is the TOS bridge. Indeed. For the time being, anyway. What do you mean? Get this. The ship can transform itself into the next generation bridge and back and forth. Here, let me demonstrate. Alright, computer. Switch to the TNG bridge. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is what I live for. I know, pretty cool feature. I knew you'd dig that one. So, let me introduce you to the computer. Her name's Mary, model 047. 47? Yeah, she's won pageants. Huh? Say hello, Mary. This is your new pal you've been programmed for.
Joyous greetings to you, Mr. Kaczynski. I cannot wait to begin traveling with you. It will surely be an enriching experience for the both of us.
Well, you're not Majel Barrett, but hey, I'm glad I'll have you around for company. I knew you wouldn't mind a little bit of computerized companionship.
I say we get this shindig started, and boldly go where we've never gone before. Maestro.
She's even got personality. Oh, I know you two will get along nicely. Anyway, I won't keep you any further. I beg my job to show you around the ship some more, but I've always been a hustler. I know you'll find your way around, and I know you're anxious to get started on your trek. Indeed. But one thing I gotta ask you is, I'm in the Star Trek universe. Where am I at in the timeline? Well, let's see. The stardate 4126 3.1, the year 2364. So that puts you in the TNG Season 1 timeline. Oh, that's perfection. I'm going through TNG Season 1 right now. Man, I can't tell you how unbelievably energized I am. No pun intended.
Let's get the party started, to borrow 21st century Earth human phraseology.
Now, let's not be too hip for our britches, Mary.
Apologies. My excitement was mischanneled, perhaps.
Well, I guess I'll be going now. Hey, it's been fun, Kurt. Thanks for everything, Bill. You've no idea. I think I have an idea. Have a nice trek. Oh, man. Can you believe this? If ever there was, like, a need to apologize for being too excited about something, I mean, this would be it. I'm just off the charts here. I mean, any Star Trek fan would be. Look at the situation I'm at. At my own starship, I'm sitting in what looks like Picard's captain's chair. And what more could you want? This changes everything. I'm leaving behind my former life of watching Star Trek in my apartment, because now I get to be on a real starship in the real Star Trek universe. And I'm still gonna watch Star Trek, which is exactly what I plan to do right now, actually. And Mary, if you'd beam me over to the holodeck, I think I'm ready to start something that I'm gonna call Episodes Engaged, as far as segment names are concerned. And I think it's pretty obvious what that's gonna involve. So, you want to beam me over there to the holodeck, Mary?
You got it.
Yeah. Just to let you guys know, it's not that I'm trying to be lazy or anything, but and this, I guess, is where I'm gonna do an episode review. We're gonna explore an episode of Next Generation Season 1, which, as I'm going through that right now. And the episode that, well, first of all, it's too echoey in here. So okay, computer, here's what I want you to do. I want you to transform this place into a luxurious studio with soundproofed walls, and everything's just acoustically finated. And I'm going to have a silver levitating microphone, and I'm in this awesome couch-type chair thing. Can you do that? Oh, well, hello. This is awesome. All right. So anyway, the episode that I'm going to be reviewing with you all today, or exploring, I don't really want to say I'm reviewing it, because we're going to be exploring it, and my various thoughts are going to go along with that. But, as I was trying to decide well, first of all, let me take you back to July. Because back then, I was thinking, I was going through TNG Season 5 at the time, and TNG Season 5 is a very interesting season because it's very low-key, and I was sort of in a transitional period then where, I had come off from the horrors of Season 7, and for a few months I couldn't watch TNG. It was just perverted my mind that much. I couldn't see it. It was like, and I'm not going to even say that, but yeah, I couldn't watch TNG, and then I did. And I had a great time watching it, and I watched those episodes like Hero Worship and all the episodes that were on that disc in TNG Season 5, which is the only season of Star Trek that I own, the only thing of Star Trek that I currently own. So what I was going to do is I was going to review that explore that as the second episode of the One Man Trekker. And of course, because that never came along, I didn't get a chance to do that. And while that would have been, the Hero Worship is just a great episode, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going through TNG Season 1 right now, so I want it to be a TNG Season 1 episode in all of its awesome, spectacular glory. And as I was thinking about which episode to pick, The Naked Now crossed my mind, because I kind of want to start off early in the episodes. And as I mentioned last week, with the Sci-Fi Trekker, which was the science fiction podcast name I had in mind. I guess you can steal it now because I just mentioned it. Well, actually, that doesn't mean you can steal anything, but never mind. But I was going to do that, and I was going to do Spock's Brain as the first thing I would do an audio commentary of for this science fiction podcast. And so I was sort of thinking, well, I could do that too with The Naked Now, and that could open things up. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, I should pick something that all of us can mutually agree is positively meaningful and is a good episode. Because although I personally love The Naked Now for its quirkiness and fun, other people don't. And so I wanted to pick something that all of us could really sink our teeth into. And then the perfect episode came along, which was Where No One Has Gone Before.
Next time on Star Trek The Next Generation.
Captain, we're passing warp 5.
A warp speed malfunction hurls the Enterprise to the far reaches of space.
Data, what distance have we traveled?
2,700,000 light years, sir.
To a galaxy where the crew's thoughts...
This can't be. You've been...
dead.
...become reality. It's a spellbinding journey where none have gone before on the next exciting episode of Star Trek The Next Generation.
This episode is special to me for many reasons, primarily because that was the episode that introduced me to TNG on the Blu-rays, which it's so much more than simply another re-release or something like that. It's a huge deal, and to see that on the screen was very meaningful to me. And the episodes are just, they take on a new. The episodes are so good, but they're just enhanced simply by how crisp the images are and how they've come alive now instead of the terrible quality they were on the DVDs, just horrendous. But anyway, Where No One Has Gone Before was the episode they played at that TNG Season 1 showing, along with Datalore, but everybody enjoyed Where No One Has Gone Before more because that was the first one that they saw, and it was just a great one to pick for a theatrical showing. So I decided to pick Where No One Has Gone Before, and I suppose that we'll just start off at the beginning of our episode. And by the way, I've got tons of notes for this, let me tell you. I was working like crazy over the weekend on this thing. I spent 4 hours doing preparation. But anyway, let's start off. Let's open up the episode Where No One Has Gone Before, folks.
Captain's log, stardate 41263.1. We have rendezvoused with the U.S.S. Fearless, from which a Starfleet propulsion expert and his assistant are beaming over to conduct tests on the Enterprise's warp drive engines. They have completed similar adjustments on 2 other Starfleet vessels.